everyone, it's Emma, and today I want to bring you a look inside of our reading curriculum from All About Reading, All About Learning Press, as well as to show you how we're using it in our homeschool. But first of all, I want to let you know that this curriculum is based on the Orton Gillingham approach, which is multisensory, kinesthetic, auditory, and visual, which is good for all type of learners, especially those struggling readers. So stay tuned so you guys can see what it is about. So here we are, guys. First of all, I want to show you what it comes with the curriculum. It comes this box. It comes the cards, dividers. I don't know, you can see them here well. Which it has phonogram cards review, phonogram cards master, phonogram cards future lessons, word cards review, word cards mastered, and word cards future lessons. And as you can see, I have already some for the level 2 that we're going to use when we are done with level 1. It comes a deluxe packet and one which is just comes with the activity books, the divider cards. The difference is that the deluxe ones comes with the tote and the review box. It comes as well 3 books, 3 readers, an activity book, and I'm gonna show you guys. It comes out as well the phonogram apps, which is what it shows as sounds. So back to the teacher's manual, I want to show you how it looks inside. And this is the table of contents. And it says preparing for level 1. It has what do you need, what you should know about this program, is your student is in the right level. So it comes with an assessment. If you're going to the website before you purchase any program, you can have your child being assessed and knowing which level they will go to. Preview the teacher's manual, preview the activity book, preview the readers, organize the manipulative. How much time should I spend on reading? Complete the step-by-step lesson plans. Lesson 1, letters M, S, P, and A. Lesson 2, letters N, T, B, and J. Lesson 3, read BAM. So start including the readers once they are starting to learn some of the sounds and some of the letters. Lesson 4, letters G, D, C, and Y. Lesson 5, read the cat. Lesson 6, letters H, K, and R. Lesson 7, read jam and a hat. Lesson 8, letters I, V, F, and Z. Lesson 9, read hit the gas and the bad rat. Lesson 10, letters of O, L, and W. Lesson 11, read jam, did it, and the job. Lesson 12, letter U and the second sound of S. Lesson 13, read run, bug, run, and keep the pup. Lesson 14, letter E. Lesson 15, read the gum and the sad hog. Lesson 16, letters Q and X. Lesson 17, read pet ox and fox in a box. Lesson 18, consonant team TH. Lesson 19, read get them and the red pen. Lesson 20, consonant team SH. And it goes all the way until lesson 53. And I just want to give you guys an example of the lessons. Then you have the appendices. Has Appendix A, scope and sequence of level 1. Appendix B, phonograms taught in level 1-4. Appendix C, full blending procedure. Appendix D, solving letter reversal problems. Appendix E, how to assemble word flippers. Appendix F, tips and activities for using the practice sheets. Appendix G, activities for reviewing phonograms. Appendix H, activities for reviewing word cards. Appendix I, list of comprehension activities. Appendix J, if your students struggle with the stories. Appendix K, methods for counting syllables. Appendix L, magnet board setup at the end of level 1. Appendix M, lead words taught in level 1. Appendix N, words taught in level 1. And in here it gives you preparing for level 1. What do you need? In addition to teacher's manual, you will need the following items. Student packet. The student packet contains Blast Off to Reading activity book, phonogram cards, and word cards. Viewfinder bookmark, which is what I showed you guys at the beginning. Interactive kit. The interactive kit contains letter tiles, divider cards, phonogram sounds app, reading review box deluxe kit, stickers for the progress chart deluxe kit, tote bag deluxe kit, and then we have readers: Rum Bug Rum, the Rum Pig, Cobweb the Cat, common craft materials: crayons, scissors, glue, tape, staplers, two small baggies in which to store your letter tiles, and this is very helpful. We have too an app where you can actually have the tiles already on the computer, and it costs around $19.99 if I'm not wrong. And if you have a few kids and you want to make sure you don't lose the tiles, you can put them in the baggie, but you as well can just get the app and you just save some trouble with the letter tiles that sometimes tend to get lost. 2x3 magnetic whiteboard. A magnetic whiteboard is optional but highly recommended, and it's usually because of the letter tiles. Optional items: if your student enjoy working with Ziggy in the All About Reading per Reading program, or if you are working with a student 6 or under, you may wish to add the book of games called Reading Games with Ziggy the Zebra. This curriculum has already a lot of activities, but if your kids enjoys to the games and play, I suggest you to get the Ziggy the Zebra, just because it comes with other activities and it will prompt you in some of the lessons for you to use the Ziggy the Zebra if you have the book. What you should know about this program. First of all, you can do this. All About Reading is a scripted open and go program developed for busy parents, teachers, and tutors who want to teach reading in the most effective way possible. This program doesn't require long periods of study. They usually recommend 20 minutes. You don't have to develop your own lesson plans, and you don't have to stress over what to teach next, because everything is laid out for you step by step. And it is actually laid out for you step by step. That's something that I actually enjoy a lot of this curriculum, because I was thinking like, I'm not sure if I want to. That was something that makes me afraid of homeschooling, because I don't know how to teach him how to read, because my first language is not English, it's Spanish. So that made me really worry. But when I found this curriculum, I was so happy, because it's made by a mom who has a dyslexic son, and she wanted to help him, so she created this curriculum. So this curriculum, as I said, is suitable for all type of learners, because it's multisensory, kinesthetic, visual, and auditory. It's a really good curriculum. Okay, so let's go to the next page. And here we have, as I said, the assessment, and it tells you, is your student in the right level? And it asks you, your student should display letter knowledge, and it gives you what you need to know so you can know which level will be suitable for your kid. It has here preview the teacher's manual, new concept lessons, read a story lessons. Before you begin, review new teaching, read aloud time, track your progress. And this is something that I like about this curriculum because it is scripted. And as I said, it's been helping us a lot. And it's been helping me as well because as I said before, I speak Spanish. So it's making my English get way better. So it's helping me too. And as in here, it preview the activity book, which is the blast after reading. Activity book contains progress chart, read aloud record, activity sheets, warm-up sheets, practice sheets, certificate of completion. Okay, and here it shows you the progress chart. The activity book and the progress chart. It has as well a read aloud record and it previews the activity sheets and the practice sheets, as well as the readers, and it gives you some information on how to use the readers and the warm-up sheets. And as I say, I will show you how we use it. So we're gonna actually kind of like do a lesson so you guys can see. It gives you for you to organize the manipulatives, get your letter tiles ready, apply the magnets to the back of the letter tiles. Next, prepare 2 small plastic baggies. It shows you how to set the tiles in your dry erase board, in your whiteboard, as well as answer to common questions. Prepare your reading review box, so it shows you how you have to prepare the review box. It tells you and explains how they use these symbols that they have on the word cards and on the phonogram cards. It says preview the lit word cards. Take a look at word card 13, see the frog. We use the frog graphic to indicate high frequency words that either don't follow the normal rules or that contain phonograms that your student hasn't practiced yet. Your student will be leaping ahead to learn these words as sight words. There are 11 leap words in level 1, and the first one is taught in lessons 2. Several techniques will be used to help your student remember these leap words. Preview the letter sounds. And here it shows you how you download and open the phonogram, the program, and click on the letter M, and it tells you where you have to go. For letters with more than one sound, you may choose to teach all the sounds up front, and that is perfectly acceptable. Simply teach the multiple sounds. So it's giving you tips on how to teach the letters. So as I say, it's very well scripted. It helps a lot to the parent or the teacher because you don't have to figure it out what you have to say to the kid or to your kid, and it's already all in here. You either follow exactly what it says or you can just add some yourself, but I just follow what it says on the book and it goes very well for us. How much time should I spend on reading? They recommend to spend 20 minutes per day teaching reading. Spending about 20 minutes per day, 5 days a week on reading instruction, but you can adjust these if necessary for early readers students. Lessons often take more than 1 day to complete. In addition to the lessons, read aloud to your student for 20 minutes per day. The lessons do take more than 1 day to complete. I will suggest for you to take your time because you want to make sure that your kid is learning, that he knows very well the words, because obviously the more higher you go with the lessons, it will be getting a little bit more complicated because it will be learning more phonograms, more sounds, more words. So that will be the best way to do it. So we have lesson 1, letters M, S, P, and A. And here it shows you, sorry, I don't know if you guys were seeing that or no. Lesson 1, letters M, S, P, and A. This lesson will introduce the blending procedure and the terms vowels and consonants, and teach words containing the letters M, S, P, and A. You will need phonogram cards 1 through 4, Fast After Reading page 9, word cards 1 through 3, and progress chart. And it gives you tips in here that you need to know prior you starting the lesson with your kid. It shows you how to set the tile, as I said before, the tiles, the letter tiles, and preview the vowels and consonants. Preview the blending procedure. And this is what I was showing you before about the Ziggy the Zebra game. It lets you know in which lesson you will be using the Ziggy the Zebra if you decide to buy the extra activity books. And I have already one of the lessons that I want to show you. We are not actually on lesson 5. We're already on lesson 14. But I want to show you one that has actually the activities so you can see how we have everything organized and how we are doing it. So first of all, as I said, we use the phonogram app sound to show him the sounds. And this is how we do it. Sorry, grab these headphones. We connect it to the computer. And he listened to the phonogram sounds with these headphones. Just because it's easy for him. He is dyslexic and he has some other type of learning differences, and he can hear better the sounds that way than that if he uses the volume from the computer. Okay, so in here we have read the cat. So the first thing we do, we preview the phonogram sounds, and then I go here and we review the phonograms cards that we have learned in the previous lesson. So in here it says that we're going to use Blast Off to Reading, pages 27 and 29, and the Wrong Book. So in here we're not we are previewing just the cards and the phonograms. So these are the phonogram cards, and these are the word cards. And these are not the ones because in this lesson you're just actually reading. But let's say he's on lesson 5. We're going to preview the word cards and the phonogram cards from the lesson before. If you see this little hand, I'm going to show you guys the back of the card. On the back of the card, it helps you as well because it has the information of what you should expect your kid to answer you, or for you to help him when it comes to the sounds. So it says hand motion, cup a hand to your ear as if you are listening to an echo, and make the sound of the letter. In lesson 48, you will learn this sound and the keywords echo and even. So e. Okay, and these are some of the phonogram cards, and you will preview the word cards. We just put those back. Then it's showing you complete the activity sheet. Some words can have more than one meaning, like land, which can mean earth, or to bring a plane to the ground. In this activity, you'll learn some words with two meanings, And it gives you a tip here. This activity will give your student practice with the words can and tag, which appear in the upcoming story. Remove page 27 from the Blast Off activity book, which is this one that I have here. So you will gather the materials. Usually I do this the day before. I gather the materials that we're gonna need for the lesson, so I know already, and it doesn't take us time, you know, to get prepared if we do it before the day. Cut out the word cards and lay them face up on the table in front of your student. Tell your student that you will read some sentences that go with the drawings on the activity sheet. After each sentence, your student should choose the appropriate word card and place it on top of the drawing it matches. Read the double meaning word first and then read the sentence. And this is the activity sheet. And how I use it is, we use a disc-bound notebook. And what I like about this disc-bound is, and I have a video before that explains everything better, but it's that I have everything that he can just grab it and go. It's very easy for him, so that's something that I really like. And we're going for lesson 5, and this is lesson 5. What I did was that I laminate. What you have to actually do is you cut the activity. It comes already with the marks where you have to perforate the paper. And you cut, or you put your kid to cut so he can practice fine motor skills. And he's supposed to use glue and glue them to whatever is the answer. But I thought that we could just laminate the activity, and if he has at some point some confusion, or he's in doubt, or we need to review it again, we can just use the activity again, because it has, I laminate the activity and put some Velcro, and it stays in place. It is here for when we need to use it, and if it is uncomfortable for him to use it with the notebook, we just can take it apart and it'll be good to go. So that's how we use the activities once we take them out from the activity book. So he will ask in here, it tells you what you have to ask. So it says, Cap, this is my favorite baseball. Cap, and you repeat the word, and he is going to grab these words that will be on the side, and he will figure it out what we're talking. So it'll be cap here, and he will stick it there. And that's how it will go with all of them. Then we have, it says that you have to read the warm-up sheet for the cat. So we're going again inside our disc-bound notebook, and this is the warm-up sheet for cat. And it has worked taught in previous lessons, so he will say these phrases and name. And in here, in the teacher's manual, it says teach vocabulary and activate prior knowledge. And it will give you definitions and something where this hat will be used, or why this what does tag means. It will give them some definition prior to the reading. Then when we go to the reading, it tells you here, read the cat, new teaching. And it gives you questions for you to answer to see if your kid is comprehending what he's reading. Like here, it says after page 21, how does Sam feel about the cat batting the tag? Why does he feel that way? Have your student look at Sam's expression in the illustration to answer the question. So that's how this curriculum helps you as well, because it even gives you the questions that you need to be asking your kid in order to see if he's comprehending the story. And I'm gonna show you the story. Sorry, I should have done that before. So here we have the story, Read the Cat. It says Sam sat, the cat sat. And this curriculum comes as well with the viewfinder that we use if he's confused with one word in particular. So he will just put the viewfinder there and it will just point at that word in particular so he can concentrate. For my son special, this helps him a lot because he tends to get distracted with everything and not pay attention or get confused if he sees too many words. So it concentrate in that word in particular, which any word that he's been having troubles with when he's reading. So it concentrates on that. So he will go Sam sat, the cat sat. And it has, as you can tell, beautiful pictures for the readings. And the stories progresses, you know, it keeps adding more words, and the more higher he goes on the lesson, the more words he will be learning. As I said, it comes with 3 readers. So like in here, he has already more words to read. And I'm just showing you guys the book. So we continue with the lesson, and it says read aloud time, read a story or poem. So this is the extra 20 minutes that you will have to read any type of stories. And on their website they have a resource site where they give you ideas on what stories to read, and or if you want to read a story that you have in your home yourself, that'll be just fine. And it has here mark the progress chart, and the kid will go in here, and the progress chart and the stickers, I usually leave them in here so he can find them fast. And he will mark, he forgot to mark this, and he will mark his progress. And this is good because it motivates them to keep reading, to keep trying. And as I said, it comes with our read aloud record. It has activities. And here you can find the warm-up sheets as well. And at the end, you get the certificate when they're completing the level. Something I do as well when we're using our reading curriculum is I purchased for him this, I don't know if you guys can see it, this whiteboard. Because I thought it was gonna be easier for him instead of going to my board, which is the one here. And I'm sorry that I'm changing so much the camera. That's my dry erase board. So his is this one here, and it's easy because you can put the magnetic tiles there, and it's more comfortable for him than actually using mine. Sorry, so these are the letter tiles. So what I do is I put them in here, and he can move them well and it'll stay in place. It's a dry erase magnetic board, so it'll stay in place, and he can practice blending. Something that I forgot to say is the blue will be consonants and the red will be vowels. Let me show you the red tiles for the vowels and the blue for the consonants. And I usually keep the letter tiles in this baggie. Hi guys, so that's all for today. I just wanted to bring you a look inside of our reading curriculum, as well as to show you how we use it in our homeschool. So if you enjoy what I bring you here and you find the information helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will leave you 2 videos at the end of the screen for you guys to watch, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.